Matplotlib. What is Matplotlib good for? It's used for data visualization. I'm going to use Jupyter Notebook. So I'm going to go through some simple Matplotlib functions. So first of all, we have to import the Matplotlib library. Here we are using the pyplot. As we import it as PLT. This is a naming convention that everybody use. So first thing, we are going to create some data x, let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, and y 2, 4, 5, 6. Okay, let's get started. So the first thing that you need to do is you need to figure out what kind of plot you want. For a line plot, it's easy. You can just use plt.plot and then specify the x and y list or array, then use plt.show to show it. If you are using other IDE like PyCharm, you don't have to do this line, but I'm using Jupyter Notebook, so I have to use this line. So after I run it, it will show the plot in line. Sorry, shouldn't have any spacing here. Okay, this line basically means that to show my plot after I run it. So another type of plot is scatter plot, which means that you only plot the point that you specify in the list without extrapolating using line. So let's take a look. So as you see, just the point that you specified in the list is plotted. Another thing you can do is specify the color of your plot. For example, there's two ways to do this. The first way is to use a C argument. For example, black, you can use blue, you can use B, and plt.show. Now the color is blue. Another way to do it is using, let me just copy and paste, I'm lazy, using this color argument, but it's need to type more, so I prefer using C only. So how about multiple plots per graph? For example, that you have one set of X but multiple different Y's. For example, Y1 is this, Y2 is this, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's use this data. So what you do is you first plot Y1 and then plot Y2, and then use plt.show to show the graph. And if you want to label the line, you can use this argument, label. For example, you label it line 1 and you label it line 2 for the second plot. So to show the labels, you have to use plt.legend. As you can see here, the labels are shown. And another thing is the X label and Y label. Let me just copy from here. You can also label your x-axis and y-axis using plt.xlabel and the name of your label, for example, x-axis. It's a very creative name, plt.ylabel. For example, y-axis. As you can see here, you can see your label names. And another thing that you can do is change the marker. Marker is that it's the symbol that you use to point. Is a symbol for your coordinates. For example, it's easier if I use the scatter plot to show. For example, I change to cross. Let me remove these two lines first. As you can see, the coordinates is shown by the cross sign.